Hello everyone, my name is Martin Linksfeld and welcome to the third lesson of OCI functions with Terraform course. In this lesson, we will create two functions, fn custom1 and fn custom2, under a single application, each with unique messages. We will manually set up necessary network elements and use Terraform to ensure automated and consistent deployment. Let's get started. Before going any further, let's analyze the scope of work of lesson number 3. As I have mentioned, in this third lesson we will create two functions, fncustom1 and fncustom2, both placed under a single application umbrella. As you can see on the right, we have a snippet of the code from the Terraform, and we have two invocations of the module for two functions. While most of the function's code will be identical, each function will have a different fn custom message value to generate the unique content, as you can see here. These functions will use the same public subnet created by us in the body of this lesson. As you can see below, here is a snippet of the code explaining how to code public subnet for the usage of the functions. Since the applications is shared, we will need to manually create the network elements and inject them into both module invocations for fn custom1 and fn custom2. Both functions will be invoked by Terraform code, ensuring automated and consistent deployment of the functions within the shared application environment. Functions will respond with custom messages. As you can see here, we have two different answers by both functions. For function 1, it will be here as a function fcustom1. For function 2, it will be here as function fncustom2. Before going into OCI console, this is a topology diagram for lesson number 3. As you can see, we are still in one region with one VCN and one public subnet, and this public subnet is shared by both functions fncustom1 and fncustom2, and both of them will be invoked by Terraform code. That's it, no more complexity. Now let's move to OCI console. So first of all, let me just copy Terraform tf-vars file from lesson number 2, and I will run Terraform init just to prepare the environment for our testing. Okay, and now let's look into the files. First of all, as you can see, we have new file named network_new.tf file, and in this file we will create a network component by ourselves. So we have VCN, we have internet gateway, we have a route table for going through this internet gateway, we have DHCP options, and we have public subnet, and those elements will be used to create the shared networking infrastructure environment for the function, right? So as you can see in function_updated.tf file, we can find two invocation of the function module. We are passing here our public subnet to one of the module and the second one as well. What is also important we are setting here the flag named useMyFNNetwork equal true, which means we are not counting on this network which is given by the module itself. So we have our custom network. What is also important, we have different names for both functions: fncustom1 for function number 1 and fncustom2 for function number 2. And for both of them, we are passing four essential components for the function, which is a Docker file, func.py, func.yaml, and requirements.txt file. Of course, for both of them, it will be slightly different. As you can see as well, we are passing the config for each function, and fncustom message will be customized for each and every function. So here we are referencing fncustom1 underscore message, and here for the function number 2 we are using fncustom2 underscore message. Both variables are of course defined here in updated variable.tf file. What is also important, we have the function defined here in a function subdirectory. So all seems to be in place. So now we can run Terraform apply, and within a sec we will have 24 resources to be added. Let me type yes, and we will wait a few minutes to accomplish the job. So I will pause the recording now. Okay, looks like apply is finished, 24 resources added. At the very end of the Terraform, we have this invocation. So with OCID row request, we have invoked both functions to respond. And here is the response with this customized message for each function. Here is function fncustom1, here is function fncustom2. So both of them have responded to us. So it looks like it was successful. Just to clarify one thing, right? Because maybe it was not highlighted enough. If we go directly to each function, we are again using this fncustom message injected into environment. So that's why we can see here, and the same for fncustom2, right? So that's why we can see customized message given by each function. Let's go now to the console just to find out both of our functions. So let me go directly to the right compartment, which is Terraform compartment, and here is an app, and inside this app we have two functions, right? fncustom1, which has been invoked, as you can see. Let's get back, and fncustom2, which has been invoked as well. So looks like everything is in place. What is also important here, we have this log, which is showing us a little bit more details in regards to what has been done. So we can see, the invocation, which is a logging information, type info or level info, which has been given by both functions. So this is the place where we can theoretically read through the logs in details about the the execution of the function, and it will be really helpful in the future. What is also important, and on the level of application, we can see the subnet, which has been created by us. So let us verify it. So this is the subnet which has been created for both of the functions, And that is generally all what I want to show you in this lesson. So I think I can return back here and run Terraform destroy just to eliminate our infrastructure. And after the question here, I'm typing yes, and all elements will be destroyed. So let me pause the recording now, and I will be back after accomplishing of this job. Destroy operation is done, 24 resources destroyed. So let me minimize it for a sec. Application has disappeared, as well as networking, I guess. Yeah, this is another network for different purpose. So that shows us that, we can have two functions and they can be exposed to public internet and be placed under the same networking, under same public subnet. In the next lecture, in the next lesson, lesson number 4, we will use API Gateway. I hope it was interesting here and will be interesting in the next lecture. That's it. Thank you and see you soon.